Let's buy things.
Oh man, is it coupon day?
Yeah, it is.
Does this game have coupon day?
No, it doesn't. I wish it did, though. But the first move we're getting is Sky High, which is a move to launch dudes. And sometimes you unlock new moves by buying previous ones.
Are all of the moves named after my favorite anime superheroes?
Pretty much, yes.
Awesome.
The move we just bought, Sky High, you will actually really like, because it is a tribute to another game that you really like. But we had these two previous combos that you can use to throw guys up into the air, but they're pause combos, so they kind of take a little bit of time. But with Sky High, you can do it instantly. You just double tap the stick and hit the light attack, and you can throw it anywhere in a combo. You don't have to wait like with the ones you just have at the beginning of the game.
Nice.
And the other one is, if you're in the air and you just do the heavy attack, you do that combo. But if you're moving in the air, you do that kick.
That's the one.
Yup, that move is in Bayonetta, and in Bayonetta, it was just called Red Hot Kick from Beautiful Joe.
Yeah, it is.
Now it's called Falling Lightning, but it is still the Red Hot Kick.
That was such a useful move in Beautiful Joe.
It is also a great move in this game.
Oh, I wish I had Beautiful Joe anymore. Oh my god.
Very good game.
I want to play Beautiful Joe so bad right now.
But yeah, I was very happy that at least one Beautiful Joe type thing made it in here. Because there are a ton in Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Like, named moves, just Joe itself is referenced.
If only Raiden could do the Red Hot 100, man.
Oh, I wish. Well, maybe. So we got these dudes with shields.
Yeah, not for long. Look at that.
Their shield kind of works even from the side. The hitbox is bigger than the actual shield by a little bit. You can break it just by hitting it a bunch, or parry counter instantly destroys them. Not too much problem, but you can see like that dude. Dudes can, on higher difficulties, dudes will dodge and block more, so like I tried to hit him with that Sky High, and he just walked away from it.
That is not how you deal with Sky High. Thank you, and thanks again.
Sky High, Falling Lightning. Falling Lightning is a homing kick, so if there are dudes above you, you will kick upwards instead of down.
Haha!
Yeah. Another way to deal with the shield dudes is just dodge behind them, and if you launch them, they drop their shield. Also the, oh wait, no. There's one other attack that normal cyborgs have. They do very often, but this guy without the shield on the right, he's about to do it. He glows yellow and grabs you.
Whoa, rude.
Yeah.
That is unwanted touching.
But, about how he glowed yellow, like when we fought the Geckos last video and Blade Wolf, some attacks they would glow orange.
Right.
Orange attacks are attacks you can parry or parry counter, but they're just more dangerous, so they have a bit of a warning. If a dude glows yellow, that means they're doing an attack that you can't block. You just have to dodge it. You can't parry it at all.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we're doing this now! Hell yeah, welcome to Metal Gear Rising, motherfucker!
I love how it's just so calm, and then all of a sudden everything explodes all at once.
Everything, yes! Yes! And this is just Raiden's commute!
Yeah. And now we have another mini-boss immediately after fighting Blade Wolf.
Alright.
We get another new sub-weapon here. This is just a homing missile. Doesn't do as much damage as a regular rocket launcher, but it homes in on stuff.
Good.
And with these Hammerheads, homing missiles are pretty good because a single hit from them stuns them. And also drops them to the ground so you can hit on them easier.
Oh man, I want to ask that out.
But yeah, getting the Red Hot Kick is good starting around here, because this is when the game starts to introduce flying enemies. And Red Hot Kick is great for those. I would just always address it as Red Hot Kick from now on. Like, what's the point in calling it Fall Like Lightning?
Well, I mean, that just means you're a good and intelligent person.
Alright.
You have a kind heart.
Oh, and Hammerheads also have an execution move. Once you've taken enough of their health so that they can be cuttable, you can run on their missiles.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah. You can't Zandatsu them, because they just don't have a thing in them to grab.
There's no spine? Imagine that.
Well, you can still Zandatsu, like, the geckos, but you don't pull spines out of them. You pull, like, little power cores out of them instead. Head to the indicated waypoint. Just all chill-like.
I'm sure it'll be exactly that simple.
Like nothing even happened. There's multiple types of grenades. These are electromagnetic grenades. They are just stun grenades, but they stun every type of enemy in the game, not just cyborgs. And yet another new flying enemy type. Remember MGS4 with the little flying guys?
Yeah, they hung out with Raging Raven Simone.
Yep. Well, they're back. You can fight them in just as the jetpacks, but also cyborgs can use them as jetpacks. Yeah, so you can use EM grenades to stun dudes. Also, you know that slide? You can go into blade mode while still sliding. Yeah. Yup. Bullseye, he says. So the dudes on jetpacks, if they get hit by an EM grenade, they detach from their jetpack and fall to the ground, and then they're just a normal dude.
Awesome. Can they reattach if, like, they find the time?
They can't.
Oh.
But, the jetpack dudes aren't too much of a problem, because they just hang out with, like, their machine gun and stuff.
Yeah. And machine guns are pretty much baby stuff.
Yeah. Like, if you get shot in the head by a single bullet, it does, like, 0.2% damage.
Well, because nothing of your head is left.
Yeah. Oh, hey! It's okay. There's no shrapnel.
Hey, buddy. I'm a hero.
I eat spines!
Thank you.
Now who's the vampire ride? Never think of that.
Oh, you asked if it can hurt guys? No, but you can cut their clothes off.
A civvy and his skivvies.
Yep.
Raiden, no civilians.
Relax, Boris. Just some custom tailoring.
You are the one to relax. What the hell are you thinking?
I like naked men, Boris. I have a wife and child, but I have this other life you wouldn't understand.
I am not one to judge, but it's weird to do it here, now!
Is finished, and so are you.
It's a fringe benefit.
Perhaps I sent the wrong man. Or not a man at all, but a boy with these games.
Boris, hold on. I was distracted.
By the nice man.
I'm fine now.
He's very ashamed of making men naked.
I'm sure.
One more stunt like that, and I will pull the plug on this entire op.
Understood.
Is that true? Like, if you continue to strip men naked, do you get a game over?
Unfortunately, no.
You have a good time? Stripping dudes in public?
You got it, Kevin.
Right. Sorry.
Right on the head, Kevin.
It was an accident.
Hey, I'm not here to judge. But next time, find someone consenting and do it on your own damn time.
Okay.
Kevin's a bro, man. I would chill with Kevin.
I like Kevin.
It was a...
Sick, Raiden. I call it sick. You can save your own damn data.
No, I can't.
There's no point in calling Doctor because he doesn't care. He has nothing to say about it. Also, should point out, Doctor isn't actually a part of Maverick. He's just a dude brought on for this, just because he's a dude who made. Yeah. So he's an entire different place. So he doesn't give a fuck what's going on. He just cares. If you call him, he just really cares about other cyborgs and
their arms
and science and their left hands. There's many times where something like terrible is happening, but it's science related, and if you call him, it's like, wow, this is awesome!
Yeah, he's the best.
And this is, these are not healing items, these are electrolyte packs. So if you have them equipped and you run out of blade mode, it just automatically fills up your blade mode for you.
Or you could parry a guy, whatever.
Yeah. Well, actually, that reminds me. Like, you can absorb a little bit of blade meter just from hitting dudes, but if you do a parry counter, you absorb, like, way more than a single hit would. At the moment, it fills up, like, half your bar from one counter.
Nice.
So that's where they're holed up.
Oh dear.
Electronic lock on the gate.
Most likely it opens only if you have the right ID data stored in your left hand. Perhaps you could find a cyborg with access and borrow it?
And then mail it to me?
Cyborgs around here, Doc?
Why not double back? Check the vehicle route again. You know, back at the entrance to the old city. Who knows? Maybe you can hitch a ride. Most likely...
I don't like backtracking, Kevin.
No.
Meh.
Raiden complains as Gatorade juice leaks from the corner of his mouth. I really want to think anytime Doctor brings up getting left hands, he's completely making it up. And that it doesn't actually it doesn't actually do what he says. He just wants any reason to get more left hands.
I think, you know, he started a hand collection, and they just happen to all be lefties. And
Just
so
by coincidence.
I mean, there's a backup chip in both hands, but he only wants the left one.
Right.
Because it wouldn't look right.
Right. I'm trying to get that guy below. I got his legs, though. And his arm, apparently.
But is it the right one?
It was the left one. Yes.
So the correct... Okay.
So the correct one.
Who's on first?
Kablam. Get all those guts all over you. But yeah, I mentioned that some left hands are special, and if you go into AR mode and you see a glowing arm, that's a special arm, and you want to get those, because they are actually collectibles. And they are much easier to get if you stealth kill them, because they aren't moving. You gotta cut through the bright bit. There's the arm!
Oh, there you go, yeah, cool.
Bravo! Excellent work.
I love it. I have someone to high five.
It appears that man underwent modification at the Patriot facility, just as you did.
My brother.
So yeah, this game was originally supposed to be that whole thing where Ryan became a cyborg in Area 51 after the Patriots captured him and all that. Some of the characters in this game are actually meant to be in the original Rising. Like Boris, he was supposed to be the dude who helped you rescue Sonny.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
also he is actually, and this is still canon. They mention it in codec calls later. But you know how like Eva in MGS4 had that army? It was like Paradise Lost or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Boris is originally a member of Paradise Lost.
Great.
Yep.
I'm glad that Act 3 of MGS4 is important.
Yep.
I love that.
Like, there's only one dude in this fight, so it's really easy to get the non-lethal bonus. Like, just cut his legs off, run away from him. He just gives up. Turns his stealth camo on, whatever.
Dun da 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 da. S rank.
Yep. So if you get both bonuses, you can get an extra $3,000.
Did you have to double back that far for anything?
No, actually, that fight, in all the levels, there are some hidden fights.
Uh-huh.
So like when I went to get that guy's arm, if you go like straight there, you can see another vehicle drive back to where you fought that helicopter, and if you follow it...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There are usually some little things that can point out that if you go back just a tiny bit, you'll find a hidden fight.
And you want to do the hidden fights so you get more points and more cash and stuff.
Right, because like at the end ranking of every level, if you miss the hidden fight, it just counts as like a dash. Like you got no points for that. So it actually affects your end rank.
That's cool.
Yeah. Bayonetta had the hidden fights too. You have this other cyborg here, who's much beefier. Because these normal guys have, like, machetes. These dudes have giant long swords. And they're covered in armor, so you can't actually cut them in half immediately like these normal guys.
They don't seem so tough.
Yeah, their big weakness mainly is, you can juggle them.
That you're Raiden, goddammit.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, despite being beefier, they can still be launched fairly easy with Sky High and all that. But they're much more aggressive. When they actually start attacking, like, you do 5 or 6 hit combos, and they don't stop. Like, even if you do a parry counter, they don't stop because they parry counter you back. Multiple times.
That's amazing. This is hypnotic.
Yeah. So if you actually want to dizzy a dude with a parry counter, you have to successfully parry counter them a certain amount of times. And the amount of times you need to do it depends on the difficulty. Like, on hard mode, it's 5 to 6 times.
Nice.
On normal, it's 3 to 4. But, an actual easier way of disabling those dudes is to just whittle down enough of their health to weaken their arms, and then just chop their arms off, because then they can't do shit. But yeah, if you actually get hit by those beefier cyborgs, you get hit by, like, at least 3 of their hits, they take out a lot of your health.
Oh dear.
Yeah. But otherwise, they aren't too bad.
Yeah, cut that.
Yeah.
Cut it.
Kind of cut a little weird, but still.
Cut it. Cut everything. Cut the watermelon. Why have there been no watermelons in this game so far?
No watermelon yet, but believe me, there will be watermelon.
Kojima promised me watermelons.
The watermelons are here. You just gotta wait.
3D? Ooh, a 3D photo frame.
Yeah. So, once upon a time in a previous Metal Gear LP, I wish that you could throw porn. Well, it'll take more than a girly magazine to get the attention of motion-suppressed cyborgs. This should do the trick. It's a big chunky PDA that you can throw. I'm not gonna throw it yet until there's some more dudes.
So they're really into consumer electronics?
Yeah, actually it's a
and that
holographic... when you throw it, it projects a holographic lady for them to oogle at.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
It's holographic porn.
That's my favorite kind.
I hear this one's called the jailbait surgeon. It sounds a little creepy. It sounds a little creepy, but you know, whatever.
I gotta look. I feel a need to look that up.
Nothing in those crates. If you ever see these green crates, there's a fair chance there'll be something in them.
Make your way to the hotel roof.
Because those crates were in the Blade Wolf fight. And they had healing items in them.
Right.
There's like 3 of them, I think.
And so that's supposed to teach you, you know, green crate means stuff? Maybe?
Yeah. It's usually like green.
Yeah.
But really, anytime you cut something, you might find something. Anything box-like.
What's inside the watermelons? Damn, this place looks like a great place to live. I can't imagine their tourist industry isn't off the charts.
Those I have.
There's these tourists.
Mm-hmm.
That woman.
That woman.
I have intel on that woman. I love that man's fez.
Dosaev refuses to use his sleeves. This is important tactically.
He must have some type of straps to keep it on. Oh, cooties!
Raiden, what's happening? Your heart rate spiked.
Yeah, I just dodged a bullet.
Smooching
Heading
bullet.
for the refinery.
Is that cool enough? I think so. Yeah.
It might not have been cool enough. I'm glad she wasn't watching anymore.
Let's talk up Boris, my man.
Boris,
I got a visual on Dozaev and Mistral.
You mean
Looked
that
like they were
woman?
arguing over something. Mistral's heading up the force at the refinery, correct? We're sure on that?
Yes, but I'm not sure how good a commander she is. As a fighter, talented, yes, I know, but...
Well, neither one looked very happy. Maybe she'll withdraw.
Maybe we'll just give
I
up
doubt
over
that.
a lover's
She
quarrel.
may not like him, but she will follow her orders.
We just pack up and
She's just
leave.
a leader on the ground here, I think.
We can
Someone else is calling
always
the shots
hope.
behind cover.
All right. But what's the end game here?
Not very dedicated.
We
Parcheesi.
can't stop
Definitely
them, can we?
Parcheesi,
Are
right?
they even capable of forming a real government? Do they think the people here would support Dozaev?
Good questions, Tovarich.
I don't know.
History shows it
Who
is a
cares?
much easier thing to take a government than to keep it. An unpopular regime can only ignore the will of the people for so long before they rise up. And trying to do all this with PMC soldiers? Difficult. And very, very expensive.
Also great
Someone else
fun.
must be bankrolling this for their own
I love
reasons.
it.
I wish someone
with very
did this
deep
with
pockets.
us. I could use
Who
the
stands to
cash.
benefit the most from all this?
Most likely someone...
Raiden, would you
interested
like
in
to
that
be
refinery.
Secretary of
The
Interior?
pipelines connecting with Sochi in Russia and Supsa in Georgia. Crude oil from the Caspian Sea is refined in Sukhumi and then sent on to Russia.
Oil. I wonder if Dozaev knows he's being used. Then again, I wonder if he'd even care.
Don't make me put my sleeves on, Ma. Don't make me.
Raiden,
All we demand is
the
more
Mistral
coats.
woman. Is she truly a full-body cyborg?
That's what the intel says, at least.
Oh, haba haba.
Indeed. Two somethings, in fact.
Oh
Based on
my.
their movement,
Doctor, no.
her chest region did not appear to be artificial.
Oh my god. That's actually what he
From what I
meant.
saw.
Yeah.
Indeed. After some
Oh my god.
I am 80%
Doctor,
certain
no.
You said detailed image analysis, but it's been like 2 minutes.
If it is indeed a cyborg,
What have you been doing, Doctor?
the most advanced I've ever seen.
I love how he can't handle... He can't help not sounding like incredibly titillated, but trying to mask it as being like, science!
Probably so. As far as Mistral
I like that
goes, it
that
really
Boris,
doesn't
Kevin, and
matter.
Courtney are listed as Maverick,
Natural,
because I imagine that's just how they
man,
describe
woman,
themselves.
An enemy is
I'm a
enemy.
Maverick.
Yeah.
Are you not even the least bit curious?
One thing I forgot to point out is that when you're looking for the ID for the gate, you can actually completely skip this segment just by cutting straight through the lock. If you do this, though, it alerts the soldiers on the other side, and it causes 2 extra dudes to spawn, and they both spawn on top with their rifles drawn, and they can make getting a no damage bonus kind of hard.